What's up, guys? Fanrantan here, back with another video. And in this one, it is the long-awaited Mandalorian Starfighter build. I have been wanting to do this for like a year. Finally able to. I am so happy. Let's get into it. Alright, so in the box comes 4 bags, a small sticker sheet, and a very large instruction book. So, let's get into it. Alright, so starting off with bag 1. We start off with Bo-Katan, which is one of my favorite characters from Star Wars. She is so cool. Here are her double blasters. But where is the jetpack? There we go. So I am going to have her with her hairpiece. We also got her helmet, which is there. So, starting off, we're going to need a 2x4 plate, followed by a 1x4 plate, followed by another 2x4 plate, followed by a third 2x4 plate, as well as a 1x2 plate with a ball joint on one side. Then we're going to need 2 2x2 bricks with the inverted slope on it, and another 2x4 plate. Then I'm going to need a 2x3 plate, as well as 2 1x2 slanted bricks, or the reverse slanted bricks. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x2 plates, followed by 2 2x2 reversed slanted bricks. Alright, so those will go there. Gonna set this off to the side for a sec. Then I'm going to need a 2x8 plate, followed by this 4x6 brick that has the 2x2 cutout in the center. Next, I'm going to need a 2x6 plate and another 2x8 plate. Then I'm going to need 2 1x2 bricks with the Technic cross in it. And then 2 more of the exact same piece. Then I'm going to need 2 of these Technic rods that have a flat end on it. Those will go in like so. Then I'm going to need 4 of these Technic rod connector pieces. Going here and here. Here. All right. Then I'm going to need another 2x5 or 2x6 plate. And then this will go on like so. Next, I'm going to need to do 2 of this next step. I'm going to need this Technic rod, and then 3 of these 1x2 bricks that have the hole in the center. And I'm going to need another one of those. So, and then these will connect on like so. Now, I'm going to need 2 of these 3x2 pieces and 2 of these 3x2 pieces. Those will go on the bottom like so. Then, I'm going to need this 4x4 piece. Then I'm going to need a 1x2 plate with the female end of the ball joint on it, as well as a rounded 2x2 reverse plate. Now this is going to go on like so. Now, I'm going to need this piece from the Bionicle series from way back when. Alright, 2 of these red Technic pieces, and then 2 more of these 1x2 pieces. Next, I'm going to need 2 more of these pieces, as well as 2 of these Technic pieces. And those will go on like so. Then I'm going to need a 1x6 plate, followed by 2 2x8 plates, or it's a 2x6 plate, I should say. Next, I'm going to need 2 of these Technic rods, and then 2 of these Technic rods that have a ball joint on the end. Alright, now they will go on either end. If I could get it in, it would be nice. there we go. Ugh. Next, I'm going to need this 1x6 plate, followed by two 2x2 plates, then I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, then two 2x3 plates. Then I'm going to need a 2x4 brick, followed by two 1x2 smooth plates with a 1x2 vertical smooth plate on going up. Next, I'm going to need two more 1x2 plates, followed by another 2x4 plate, followed by these two pieces, followed by a 1x2 brick, and two more of these pieces. Next, I'm going to need two 1x3 smooth plates, as well as a 2x2x2 plate. That'll go in like so. Then I'm going to need one more 1x2 plate, and then four of these 1x2 plates that have a angled piece off of it. All right. Next, I'm going to need another one of these 4x4 pieces, and it gets a sticker on it. All right, so there's the sticker. That will go on like so. But before that, I'm going to need to put a 2x3 plate and a 2x2 smooth plate. And then this will connect on like so. Alright, now I'm going to need to take this 4x4 circular piece and another 4x4 circular piece with a 2x2 circular cutout in the middle. Then we're going to need two of these 2x2 rounded plates. Then we're going to need two studs, as well as two of these 1x3 rounded plates, smooth plates, and then two 1x1 quarter circle plates. I'm also going to need a 1x2 plate with one stud in the center, and then a 2x2 rounded plate with one stud in the center. And then I'm going to need whatever the hell this Technic piece is, as well as this Technic rod. And then this will go on like so. And now we're moving on to bag 2. Alright, so starting off with bag 2, we are going to start with the Mandalorian Loyalist. I really think for this one, they could have gone with a gray rather than a dark gray bag, but I'm just nitpicking at this point. Now, with the blasters, there is the Loyalist. I will put him here. Now, going to start with this 2x12 plate, followed by 2 of these 4x4 reverse sloped plates. And then a 2x4 reverse slope plate. And the slope is in the middle. Now, I'm going to need another one of the 4x4 reverse slope plates. Add a 2x3 plate. Followed by a 2x2 brick. Followed by 2 1x2 plates with a 2x2 vertical plate going up. And this connects on like so. Now, going to need 2 of these 2x2 smooth plates. Then I'm going to need this 2x2 plate with 2 studs on one side, smooth on the other. Then I'm going to need a 2x4 plate. Followed by a 2x2 plate. Next, I'm going to need another 2x2 plate. And then 4 1x1 plates with a hook on top. Ugh. God damn it. Why is this the hardest thing? God damn it. Alright. Now, gonna need a 1x2 smooth plate, followed by the bottom half of a 1x2 hinge piece. And then I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, or a 1.5x2 plate. There we go. Next, I'm going to need 3 of these 1x2 plates. Alright, so there they go. I'm also going to need 2 of these pole pieces. Alright. So, there those are. Next, I'm going to need a 2x2 top hinge piece. Then we're going to need a 2x4 plate. Going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going down. There we go. I'm also going to need a 2x4 smooth plate and one of the 2x3 Nexodite shield pieces. I'm also going to need a 1x2 slanted piece that has a control panel on it. And then this will go on like so. Now, let's put this off to the side for a second. Going to need another 2x12 plate, followed by a 1x4 plate, followed by a 1x1 plate. Then we're going to need a 1x2 plate, followed with a 1x2 smooth plate going up. Next, I'm going to need a 1x8 plate. Then, I'm going to need a 1x6 smooth plate, as well as another 1x2 plate, or a 1x4 plate, I should say. Then we're going to need 2 more 1x1 plates. Next, I'm going to need this 3x8 plate. Now I'm going to need a 1x3 smooth plate, followed by a 2x4 slanted plate, followed by this 1x10 rounded plate, as well as this 1x2 piece. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, or a smooth plate, followed by a 1x2 slanted, or a 1x1 slanted piece. Next, I'm going to need a 2x2 quarter plate. And then this is going to go on like this. And we're going to need to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so here is the other piece. There it is. Now, I'm going to need 2 1x6 plates. Next, I'm going to need a 2x4 plate, followed by 4 2x2 plates with 2 studs on one side. There it is. Next, I'm going to need this 2x2 plate with a ball joint on the end, as well as 2 1x3 slanted bricks. as well as 2 1x2 slanted pieces. Now, I'm going to need 4 of the 2x2 smooth plates. And then I'm going to need a 2x4 brick, followed by 2 1x2 plates that have a hook on one side. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x2 plates with a 2x2 vertical plate going down. I'm also going to need a 1x2 plate. Then, I'm going to need a 1x4 rounded plate, as well as 2 of the 1x1 quarter circle pieces. Next, I'm going to need a 1x3 plate, followed by a 1x2 plate. And then 2 more of the 1x4 rounded pieces. Next, I'm going to need 2 more of these pieces. This is supposed to go on the other side. My bad. Then, I'm going to need the stud shooter, as well as a 1x2 rounded plate. That goes there. Now I'm going to need the same thing on the other side. Alright, so there is the other side. Now, we are connecting these 2 pieces together. Now, I'm going to start with a 1x3 plate, followed by a 2x4 plate. Next, I'm going to need a 1x4 plate, followed by another 2x4 plate. Then we're going to need another 1x3 plate and another 1x4 plate. Then I'm going to need another 1x3 plate and a 1x3 smooth plate. And then 6 of the 1x2 sloped vent pieces. And then this will go on like so. Wait, what? Oh, I missed 6 of these 1x3 plates with 2 studs on top. How did I miss that? Okay. That makes much more sense. Alright, now I'm going to take this windshield piece and we're putting a bunch of stickers on it. We're also going to need this 1x2 plate. Smooth plate. Alright, so here are all the stickers I just put on. Now, I'm going to connect this in like so. Now, I'm going to flip this over. Going to use 4 1x3 bricks that are slanted both ways. There we go. And then there we go. Now, we're moving on to bag 3. Alright, so now we will be working on the first wing piece. So I'm going to start off with this Technic joint piece, as well as a couple Technic pieces. There it is. Gonna need 2 of the 3 long Technic rods. And gonna put this on like so. And then I'm gonna need the flat piece there. This is going to be a massive build. Alright, set this off to the side for a second. Now, going to start with a 2x6 plate, followed by a 1x3 smooth plate, then a 1x3 corner plate. Next, we're going to need another 1x6 plate, or a 4x6 plate. Going to need another of the 1x3 quarter plates. Then going to need one of these 6x6 quarter plates. Then going to need one of these 1x10 plates. Going to need a 1x1 stud. As well as a 1x2 plate. The stud is here. Then I'm going to need a 1x2 smooth plate, followed by a 1x1 plate. As well as a, it's over here, maybe, yeah. As well as this 2x2 quarter plate. Next, going to need the 4x4 plate. followed by a 1x2 plate on here. Then I'm going to need a 1x6 smooth plate, followed by a 1x1 plate. Then I'm going to need a 2x2 plate and a 2x2 quarter plate. Or just a 1x2 plate, I should say. Next, I'm going to need this 6x8 plate. This is almost impossible to read. Then I'm going to need a 1x4 plate. The 1x2 plate, the 1x2 smooth plate, and the 2x2 corner smooth plate, as well as a 2x2 plate, smooth plate. Next, I'm going to need this 8x8 quarter plate. Then I'm going to need 2 of the 1x3 corner plates. As well as a 2x2 smooth plate. Next, I'm going to need 5 of these 2x2 corner plates. It goes like so. Then I'm going to need 5 of the 1x2 smooth plates. As well as a 1x2 plate. And then I'm going to need a stud. And then 5 more of these pieces. Of these 2x2 pieces. Next, I'm going to need a 1x3 plate. As well as this 2x3 plate. Then I'm going to need this huge 6x12 plate. Next, I'm going to need this piece. As well as a 2x2 corner piece. Going to need a 2x3 plate. Going to need a stud. And a 1x4 plate. Next, I'm going to need 2 more of these 2x3 quarter plates. Gonna need another 1x4 plate, another 2x2 quarter piece, and a stud. Next, going to need 2 of these pieces, as well as a 3x6 quarter piece. And it goes like that. There we go. I'm going to need another one of these pieces, as well as another one of this 2x2 piece. I'm going to need a 1x4 plate, followed by a 2x2 plate. Next, I'm going to need 2 of these long 1x8 plates. There we go. So, there we are so far. Now, gonna need a 3x6 quarter plate, followed by one of these 2x2 corner pieces, then another 3x6 plate, or a corner plate, followed by a, where is it? There we go. No, it has to be blue. There we go. One of this 2x3 plate, then 2 more of the 1x2 quarter smooth plates, as well as a 2x3 corner plate. Then I'm going to need a 2x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 plate. And then this will connect on like so. Now, I'm going to flip it over. Going to need this 2x2 plate, followed by a 1x3 plate, and then a 2x6 plate. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 brick. Then I'm going to need 3 2x2 plates with the round hole on it. Next, I'm going to need a 4th one of the piece I just put on. As well as one of these and a Technic rod. Alright, so there we go. Going to connect that on like so. Now, going to need a reversed 1x2 sloped plate. There we go. Now, I'm going to need a 4x6 plate. Followed by a 4x4 corner plate. And a 2x6 plate. Then, going to need a 1x4 plate, one stud, going to need a 2x4 plate, a 1x2 plate, or that's a 2x2 quarter plate, then a 1x4 corner plate, next I'm going to need 2 of these 1x10 plates. Then I'm going to need this 3x12 corner plate. And another 1x4 plate. Now, I'm going to need this 1x2 rounded plate. One of these 1x4 spring-loaded shooters. And another of the 1x10 plates. Then I'm going to need a reverse 4x4 plate. Now, I'm going to need a 2x6 plate, a 6x6 corner plate, holy, a 2x3 corner plate, and then a 2x3 plate. Gonna need another 1x2 rounded plate, as well as 2 more of the 1x2 reversed sloped pieces. Or 3 of them, I should say. Then we're going to need a 1x8 plate. Now, I'm going to flip this over again. Move these in the center. Going to need a 2x2 rounded plate, followed by a 2x2 plate, followed by another 2x2 rounded plate, followed by 4 of the 1x1 quarter circle pieces. Going to need 2 of these 2x2 rounded pieces, Also going to need this 1x2 plate with a 2x2 reversed sloped piece in the center. This is going to connect on like so. Then going to need another 1x2 plate. One of the 1x2 smooth plates. This 2x4 piece. It's here. Then we're going to need this 1x2 slanted piece. A 1x2 plate. And then this 1x2 slanted plate or rounded plate. And then this 4x4 piece. There we go. And the 4x4 piece also gets a sticker on it. Alright, there is the sticker. Then here you go. Now, onto the fourth and final bag. So, for the fourth and final bag, we get our third and final character, which is Gar Saxton. Where's his headpiece? There we go. Gar Saxton only gets one piece. One face, I should say. And only one blaster. But he does have the new horn mold. So there we go. Now I'm going to have to do the exact same steps as I did for the whole last bag for this one. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so here is the finished Starfighter. Just gotta put the ammunition in the vehicle or in the fighter. So, as I am doing this, please remember to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram at FanRantan. If you like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon at FanRantan. Both those links are in the description below. As well as go follow me on my other channels. One where me and my friends play D&D. That is called Drunkards Dumbasses. And then my third and final channel is where I review NASCAR and F1 races. That is called the Bent Fender Podcast. So, that is all for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.